We take you to Merafong, where residents on Gauteng's West Rand are angry and say their local mayor, Maphefo Maogale Letsie, has failed them. They believe it was her job to ensure that young people in the Carletonville area are employed by local mining houses. Our reporter Mlungelo Booi joins us. Mlungelo, residents perhaps of Merafong are now want heads to roll. They want their mayor to step down. As you try and assess the situation, what sort of outcome are you getting?
Hi there, Mpo. In fact, those residents, and many of them are young people, have actually started to arrive here. It's just outside the local civic center. You can see the make of the people that you see there. It's mainly young people. And it's also, there's males and females. So what essentially is going to happen is that these young people are gathering here, and from here they'll move to their local municipality, which is about less than 300 meters from where we are. That's where they'll go to the offices of their mayor, essentially to ask why many of them remain unemployed in their community. And of course, if you know this particular area, Mpo, it's one of those areas that remains very impoverished, but also it's an area where there's a lot of mining houses. I want to bring in Joseph. Joseph is one of the people that is organizing this. Joseph, thanks for your time. What's the issue here? Why are young people gathering here today? What's the issue?
The issue is simple here. We have discovered that there's a company that was appointed by Sibanye, who's called DRD.
Yeah.
And then DRD has been working with one of the councillors within Merafong to employ, whereas most of the councillors, they don't know anything about it. Remember that we've got 28 councillors around Merafong, but only one councillor took initiative that he can employ. And then shortly that is that he has been employing people outside Merafong, and then with the allegation that there might be people who gave him the money. But importantly is that we are also discovered that Merafong has been 9 years failing to employ even one single general worker, which is a problem for us. But now we are saying, we as young people, we are demanding our government to listen to us, and we demand to be given the right of the mines as we are depending to it.
So you guys are going to your municipality. What exactly will you be doing there? Who are you targeting there?
We are going to the municipality because of today is the day of the announcement whereby the DRD must announce the 2,000 employment of youth as a demand that we table on the table. And then secondly, we are saying we demand the municipality under the leadership of Maphefo, whom we have known that she was being required by the ANC to give us almost 500 to 500 young people to be employed. Failing to do so, she must go because she doesn't represent the aspiration of the young people of Merafong.
I mean, this is not the first time I come to Merafong. This same issue where young people gather here demanding employment opportunity. This is not the first time. I've been here before, and clearly you have not succeeded in getting those jobs that you want. What makes you think that you're going to succeed in getting these 2,000 young people employed by these mining houses, and also 500 employed by the municipality?
Look, we took our IDs and we queue to vote for this government. And it is the day that they must listen to us, today. And then if the police are going to arrest us, they must arrest us. But we are fighting for our own right to say enough is enough. We cannot depend on 350 as the government giving to us or whatever the food parcels. But we are saying at Merafong, we've got potential of young people to be employed. And that's what they are demanding. And then this government that we voted for must listen to us today. Failing to do so, they must close this government.
One of the things, Joseph, that I see is that some young people have got a plastic bag with envelopes. What is in those envelopes? Is it their CVs? Just help me understand.
Some of them, they're holding their CV to submit to the government of ANC, to the government of the ruling party, to say, listen to us. This is a time for the ANC to listen to us, and this is a time for ANC to make anything or everything that we want today.
If you don't get what you want, what's going to happen?
Now we are planning to make Merafong ungovernable. And we are planning that Kokosi, Kusong, Watela, Playbang, whatsoever they play this year, to remain still and to do the same thing that we wanted Merafong to do. And we cannot allow our government to take advantage of us. Today is the day that the government will listen to us, and then we will demonstrate that.
Thank you so much. I appreciate your time. Mpo, that's one of the community leaders, Joseph Moloi. He is essentially he spelled it out really what the people that you see behind me want from their municipality, saying that about 2,000 young people, they want to be employed by some of the mining companies here, and also about 500 should be employed by the local municipality, making it clear that over the last 9 years, the municipality has not employed any new people, especially when it comes to general workers. Also saying that they're really tired of surviving from those 350 government grants that many people in South Africa have applied for. And of course, this talks to the issue of unemployment in South Africa, as numbers show more than 30% of the country's youth remain unemployed. And the people behind me are saying that they are fighting for that to change today.
As the people behind you fight for that change, Mlungelo, your guest there mentioned that if they need to get arrested today, they will then do so. They are fearless at this point in time and frustrated. Is there any indication at all that there's a high police presence, or an indication of this peaceful, what appears to be a peaceful protest going wild?
Look, I mean, when we were driving around, we did not see any police officers, especially next to the local municipality. Bear in mind, this is the second time these young people will be going to the municipality. They're saying that today they are supposed to be getting feedback from officials about their memorandum, which they submitted about a week ago. So that's why they remain resolute that if they don't get what they want, they will make this particular community ungovernable or unruly. And I think it is important, because this is actually the second time I meet young people in this particular venue here in Merafong, protesting over the lack of employment opportunities in their municipality or in their community. That's despite several mining companies operating here, and that's why we're seeing these young people being frustrated and now taking matters into their own hands. In fact, what Joseph said is that last time when they protested, police tried to disperse them with rubber bullets, but they're saying that actually they're prepared to be shot with those rubber bullets if they don't get what they essentially want. That's the commitment from authorities as to when those 2,000 young people in this particular community would get the employment opportunities that they desperately need.